Season's greetings, folks. Back with another holiday music reaction. And we're going to listen to one from Sinead O'Connor. This is actually a performance that's been mentioned a couple times, including once just in the last day or two. So shout out to the folks who have suggested this. And yes, we're going to listen to Sinead O'Connor perform A Silent Night. Obviously, I've become a big fan of Sinead's singing and her musical explorations, meaning I've already heard a lot of variety in her catalog, and I very much enjoyed the Am I Not Your Girl album, which had a very, jazz throwback mid-20th century vibe to it, and I'm enjoying the early stages of Universal Mother, which I began last couple months, and obviously all the regular reactions are currently on pause as we go through the holidays. Nevertheless, I am very keen to hear her perform this carol, one that is among my very favorites, a lovely Austrian carol, and yeah, let's give it a listen. This is Sinead O'Connor performing A Silent Night. I don't know what release this comes from, though. I found it individually.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, we see, all is bright, round young virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, we say, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds first saw the sight, glorious streaming from heaven afar. Heavenly hosts singing Alleluia. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, we see, all is right, round young virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, we say, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly
Wow. Incredible. Stunning in every way. First of all, I love the minimal and yet sort of densely atmospheric sound sphere of this one. I love her vocals, which I say that in pretty much every Sinead reaction, and yet here they sound especially natural or intimate, meaning, and I've said this a lot in the Tori Amos deep dive, there's a lot of songs by Tori where like you can hear her breathing and her lip sounds, and it's like she's right up on the mic and there's no like post production like reduction of those little noises that come with, you know, shaping your mouth and, you know, taking a breath before you deliver and so on. Whereas, you know, in a lot of pop songs and so on, it's that stuff is entirely cut out, so it's like just that kind of clean and mastered type of vocal audio. But here it sounds like it's, you know, her right next to you singing very gently and softly and with this sort of human intimacy. So I like the her vocals both in terms of their quality, their melodic quality, and also the way they are presented here, which is again like unadulterated, unfiltered, as if she's singing you a holiday lullaby. I also enjoy a couple moments as she sings the melody more or less straight away, but there are a couple moments where it felt like she added a syllable or two or like just an extra little flourish. There were a couple extensions that go beyond what most singers do at the end of some of the lines. And then that last line or two, it felt like she almost like went into a different key or something. Now, I don't have a great ear for that kind of thing, but it definitely felt like she hit the lines with a slightly different like melodic quality. So again, I don't know if that was a key change, but that's my hypothesis, is that that very end part she like changed the way she was delivering the melody. So yeah, I enjoyed that moment in particular, and I just again love this kind of like dark ambience. It was still like enveloping and warm in a way, but it had this kind of heavy weight or darkness to it. So it felt like, you know, being in the middle of a blizzard, but Sinead is right next to you singing sweetly. So a really cool version, and I love those, especially like synth bass, like ambient chords. They really gave a, as I said, a weight to the tune. So absolutely lovely. Thank you again to those who suggested it. Let me know what you think, and I will see you for the next one. Peace.